Hi everybody, my name's Kale and I'm 23 years old. And I bought this STI a couple years ago, and well, bit of a long story. I bought a STI a couple years ago, and you know, I never thought I'd own an 06, but as soon as I got it, I kind of knew I have to go this direction. I thought there's no way I can own an 06 and not at least try to convert it to an S12. Whew. So it all started with this car right here. This one had the full STI drive line. You know, it was a true STI rebuilt title because it had some rear end damage, but it was rebuilt really well. It's in still fine shape, honestly. But, you know, on the title, it's rebuilt, so not as great. So what I did is I found the clean title shell with the kit on it. Already been modified a little bit, so perfect thing to sort of grind into. And I get to keep my clean title shell after the fact, and maybe I'll do something with it one of these days, but for now it's sitting as a spare parts car. Love to make a new daily out of it one day, but you know, keep my eyes on the prize. The S12 has to get finished. So funny, actually, when I was first getting the body done, I took the shell I had to a shop and I dropped it off and given the whole rundown on what has to be done, and dropped off the body kit and new metal material. And then after 3 months of it sitting there and getting honestly no work done on it, and sitting outside and getting rained in, no windows, you know, rusting out, it was in worse shape than when I dropped it off. I finally went and picked it up and kind of told the guy, look, I'm not giving you any more money, give me my stuff back and quit wasting my time. So that happened. I picked it up, and I remember thinking, well, I'm months behind, at least 3 months behind on my project, so I had to get going on it. So I started staying up late after work, coming up here all hours of the day to get the body done. And you know, in a little over a year, I had it done, put together, painted, but it did take a while. And I figured with this channel now, I could go back over some of the jobs that I've done, and like obviously you can see it's far from an unpainted project sitting on stands. Finally got it rolling. But yeah, I'd like to just go over and cover some of the stuff I've done on it, and it's all been done by me, or at least the only things I haven't done were the tune and the paint job. And I also had a rear wheel bearing pressed in, but that's about it. Other than that, it's all been done by me, usually alone, but sometimes with friends. It's been a really great learning experience and lots of fun to just figure stuff out. And you know, you look at a few things and then you understand how they're supposed to go together and how the designers were thinking when they put it together originally. So it's definitely been a lot of fun that way, and you know, that fuels a lot. It's just so much fun to work on and figure out, and obviously after a while you want to drive it, and I've had good chances to drive it and hopefully more in the future. But it's always worked. There's always something new, always more fun to be had. So the first job I'm going to cover on this is replacing the turbo that I did most recently, and that was just because of my own error. I screwed up trying to change out some studs on the old turbo and ended up melting the housing. So that was a quick bit of money to spend to get that fixed, but at least it's running now, ready to go. I'm just chasing a couple leaks. But yeah, hopefully this will be the start of a fun YouTube series. All right, I'll see you guys next time.